What time is it anyway? You know, it's 2:30 already. Now, I've been out here for a while. I don't know. I've been putzing around with a bunch of little things, and then on the phone uh, for a while. But um, now that I have the cutter up here, I had to move it from over there. Uh, I'll go over it real quick in a minute. Over there, it's over there now. I had to put a shelf up. But now I want to try it to make sure that it's going to work, and that somewhere along the line of plugging cables in and out, did I lose any drivers or COM ports or whatever, you know, because some of these programs can be a little touchy. Touchy. Okay, so what I like to do here is, let's see what I can do and can't do. Now let's take that, and let's enlarge it a little bit. No, that's not going to work. So let's hit the undo. Okay, we undid. Go to text, and let's bring it up a bit, at least so that I get an eye on it. Oh, no, not that one. Undo. Now let's try it again. X. Okay, that's what I wanted. Now, how big is that? According to this, this is going to be 6 inches by 6 inches. Well, that's way too big. So let's bring it down to 3 by 3. Okay. Now I want to let's make that red. Or do I want to make it white and red? If I do that, whoop, now where'd you go? Okay, go back up here again, undo, okay. So if I do that, and I come over here, this program, I got to get used to it all over again. It's been a couple of years since I've used it. I want to make that outer frame larger. There's an outer frame around this. You're not seeing it because it's white. It's on a white background. So I'm trying to find out what I can do. Okay, now let's see here. I'll go there with it. Okay. See how it changed? Oh, you may not see how it changed. Let me change the mouse hand here and you'll see what I mean. It's red, and right now it has like a black outline. Where before, it was like nothing there. And it was a big difference. So let me go back to here for a minute and I'll show you what I was talking about. Transparent. Okay, you see it? Did you see how that changed? Let me change it back again. See it? Okay. So if I make that red, and then I make white, now I'd like to make that red thicker. I just don't know if it's going to give me the ability to do that or not. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, now we got it. Now, here's what I need to do. We got to click on that. Okay, we're on that. I want to make that transparent, meaning the white in the middle. The white in the middle should now be transparent, meaning like it's just like the rest of the screen. If I let it be white, that's going to cut out as just one unit, and you're not going to see the difference I just want to cut the outline. So in order to cut just the outline, I need to just have the outline and make everything else transparent. Because like I say, white is a color. So if I made the center of that white, then it's going to want me to run a white vinyl as well as a red vinyl. When I run it transparent, even though right now I'm running it on red vinyl, doesn't really make too much of a difference. But I'm just trying to get an idea on how the cut is going to work. And that's what I'm looking for right now. So we're going to take that one. Now let's copy that or duplicate it. Let's duplicate it. And let's move it over here. And now let's make the center red. And we'll make the outer part, I don't want to make it white. Well, see, right now it's not going to make a difference because it's going to be cutting on one color. So it really doesn't make a difference. So I'm going to leave it just like that. And let's see. Let's go back over here for a minute and let's just fill this in real quick. And I want to make that smaller, so we don't need it that big. A little bit bigger than that. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to just leave it like that. Because it's all going to print out in one anyway, because I only have red in there. So now we're going to go up here, we're going to hit the cut button. And then this is what we have. So I'm going to, and it's alright the way I'm looking at it. So now we're just going to cut it. Now, I'm not sure, it's been a while. One of them, I'm thinking, should have a double cut. I'm not totally sure at that point. Meaning the outer cut and a small inner cut. However, again, I'm not really sure because it's been a while since I used this program and it does take a while to kind of get used to it over again. But I'm mainly wanting to see if this is going to work. That's kind of like what I'm looking for here. Now, apparently I didn't make it small enough, so we're going to have to do that again because it didn't print out. I got a shade, a pull chain, a longer one. Okay, so this didn't really work out. Well, it worked out enough to where if I want to use it, I can, but it didn't do what I wanted it to do. And you're not going to be able to see that. Here we have a thinner line, but yet we still have a solid. Here we have a little bit thicker, but we still have a solid. So, at that point, that didn't work. And I know why I didn't do everything, because I didn't have everything highlighted. So let me highlight that when I go back to cut. And now that's highlighted. Let's make two of them. Two copies. Two and two. Two and two. Okay. How many is it showing me? One, two. Okay. Let me do one more. This is a common pair. And I'm gonna change this a little bit. Hold on. Position. Let's move you over. I want you to center. And we're 13 and a high. Okay, this is. Now, while this is cutting a few things, this is a small cutter. It's like a starter cutter. But however, there's nothing wrong with it. It's going to be, in my opinion, it comes with a program, and I think it's much better than these cutters that you see on Home Shopping Network and all that. You know, more like the the homework guy. You know, working at the house. You know, doing whatever it is you're doing, crafts and stuff. This is much better. However, it's a little bit harder to use, but again, it's more of a commercial grade. Let's put it that way. Now, with that being said, it's cheap. I think, if I remember right, it was either $290 or $390, somewhere around that area. Or, okay, we'll say $300 or $400. Came with the machine and a free program. And a couple pieces of starter media, you know, some of the vinyl that you can use to just get used to it. You know, because they hope that you're going to buy more and you're going to buy it from them. And that's where they make their money. However, it's a little slow, as you just seen. That cut first aid about yay long, about yay high, 3 times. It takes a while. If you're not in a big hurry and you're not running out thousands of copies of these things, it's fine. I use this one more than I use the other one. Now, in the other room over there, I've got the 5-footer, 4-footer, 5-footer, I don't ever remember anymore. That's a commercial unit. If I was to print this on that one, by the time I hit the print button and had gotten up and walked over to check it, it probably would have been done. Plus, a lot quieter. Now, they say that this program will work on that cutter. And I had it working on that cutter. But somewhere along the line, I disconnected that cutter for a few months because I was moving things around. And when I hooked it back up, it doesn't want to communicate anymore. I don't think it's a big deal. I think it's just a matter of finding the right driver for it, which is somewhere in here, because it was working before. It's just that I don't use it that much. Now I should, because that thing cost me thousands of dollars, but this one cost me a couple $100. But again, where am I going to put it? Because now I'm here. You know, I'm not back there anymore. I can probably hook it up wirelessly and have it stay where it is. You know, but I don't know. I really don't know. It's not worth it right now for me to start thinking about doing it or using it, other than I feel like I'm wasting money by it sitting there and me not using it. Make sense?